Hi Stampin' friends. Today we're going to use the You're a Peach Designer Series paper for our Designer Series paper focus. And I wanted to real quick just run through what papers are in this paper pack. So we have the on white, the large peaches in kind of a calypso coral fading to kind of a petal pink. And then on the back side it's calypso coral polka dot. Then we have the calypso coral pale papaya petal pink blossoms, and on the back is the balmy blue stripe. And then we have balmy blue tulips. I'm not really sure why on that, but they're cutesy. And the background is the cameo or calypso coral wide stripe. And then we have this floral with both blue, balmy blue, and the other colors. The backside is just kind of a brush stroke of green. And then we have this one that is all the cameo coral colors, the peachy colors. And then it also has the tulip design in the light pale, kind of pale pink. And then it also has the blossoms and peaches. So everything in that one. And on the back is the cute little kitchen or kitschy, kind of cutesy 50s peaches. And then this last one is the beautiful blue peaches with the balmy blue, there we go, the balmy blue and the white that really makes it pop. And then the background is the gorgeous polka dot. Hi Margaret, it's great to see you. So I'm gonna do 4 little kind of ideas for you. I may not complete them all, but just to kind of show you some different possibilities with this. Hi Diane, it's great to see you too. I've been missing you. Okay, so for this one, I wanted to show you just a couple things. I had done this for the live I did Friday, and I had centered this with the blue. So I just kind of wanted to show you how I might finish this up. So I used this piece that has the several colors. And I was thinking that you might just go around like this and then not stick it to the jar very well in case you wanted to, in the future, use it for something else. I thought you could just use, where is our tear tape? I had some here. I just used it. How funny. All right. Oh, here it is. Gosh, I'm so silly with that. Sorry. Okay, so what I wanted to show you is that I was thinking that this doesn't necessarily have to be stuck to the little jam jar. It would be totally cute to just stick it to itself, maybe put the tape on the outer piece so that you could just layer it one on the other, cut it. So what I'm saying is cut it a little longer than the, just where it meets up. Sometimes it's fine to do them where they just meet up because if you're going to put a circle or a sentiment or something on there, it's easy to do. But on this one, I wanted to overlap so that I don't necessarily have to leave this on there. I could, if I wanted to, slide this off. Okay, I think I finally got it. All right, so there's that. And then you just kind of scooch it together. I want to get it as tight as I can and then seal it down. So then there you can see that would be a way that I could put this on the front here. And then I was thinking that I could put on the "Thanks for being as sweet as a peach" right here on the front, and then probably add either this color, which is kind of a little bit like the cameo coral, or it might also be cute to just tie a bow of the pale papaya. So the in color ribbon. So what I'm doing is just tying it like a shoe, just winding it around each other. And then the most important part of making a bow is straightening it up at the end. So that's what I'm doing, just kind of getting my loops even. And then I don't worry too much about the tails because I can cut those off. So then I'll just kind of cut it like that. And then like that. There we are. So then maybe put that right at the bottom, or I could there's so many ways you could do this, but to put it like this and just kind of adhere it on the front. I thought that would be super cute and would really dress up any kind of a little gift, whether you put something in here like putting some freezer jam. Of course, you know, you'd have to watch about condensation, but some kind of a actual treat, or maybe just some peach jelly beans would be super cute in there. So anyway, that gives you the idea of the way to complete your jam jar, since I kind of left you all hanging on that one on Friday. Okay, so another 3D idea would be, oh, hi Brenda, it's great to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Is to use, I do this a lot at Christmas, but not so much in the summer, but it would be just as nice of a gift in the summer as at Christmas. So this is the Market Peach from Bath & Body Works. So what I was thinking, you know, you can always make a tag that hangs over and has a circle cut in it, you know, that fits around these bottles. It's very easy, kind of like making a wine. And if you're interested in that, let me know and I will tag it in the comments. I'll add a link. But I was just trying to do something a little different this time. So I thought I could wrap this around, and you can see this kind of even matches almost our paper as well, what they already have on there. But to add a little color, which I do like, I thought we could use this pretty blue paper. I just cut it about 1 1/4 inches wide. So kind of narrow, and then just putting it on here. So I'll just kind of, again, I'll do this where I can take it off if I decide I want to, or if I decide I have it upside down. No, that looks all right. Okay, so I'm going to do this around on the back side, and then I'm just going to put my piece of tear tape on the outer piece. And the reason I do that is because that piece is the piece that's going to probably have the most stress to it. So I just want to put my tape out here on the outside. Okay, so let me get that torn if I can. There we go. So then I just kind of want it to look even. And then I just want to wrap it tightly as I can around the bottle. Okay. So there you can see how I put that on there. So simple, not really all that impressive. And then I thought I could use, oh, and I meant to slide this in there. That was stupid. Okay, let's see if I can get it open. Oh, I can. Good. When they're just first stuck down, a lot of times you can get these off easier than you could later. Okay, so there we go. What I wanted to do, sorry about that, is slide this through here. This is one of the contour, it's called contour, scallop contours dies. And so I just thought it would be cool to slide that in there, and we wouldn't even necessarily have to have it adhered to the bottle itself, but just have this held by these cute little things. And I thought that was a nice use of the fact that we have those holes there. So, okay, so now I'm back to trying to do what I was doing before. There we go. Glad that was still what I hadn't pressed it down well yet. Okay, now I want to really press it since I've taken it loose. Okay, so here is this. So what I liked about this particular shape, I thought it could be nice to put your peaches, let's see, here's some that are from the actual paper. You could just put a peach here at the top or put a peach here at the bottom to kind of just really make it pop. And then add your thanks for being as sweet as a peach, or just sweet as a peach, maybe up at the top like that. So I thought that made kind of a cute look, and kind of just added to you if you were going to give it to someone as a thank you or hostess gift. We're kind of getting back to that now. So that would be kind of a fun thing to just put that on there and pop it up on some glue dots. Maybe add this little bit of ribbon. Let me grab it real quick. Add a little ribbon, and that would just make it even cuter if that was what you were bringing for like a dinner or something like that. So anyway, that is that idea. And then I wanted to show you a couple of different easy ideas, like we typically do with this, is ways to use the paper if you don't have the stamp set. Because sometimes different papers, now I recommend getting this stamp set because I think it's super cute. But if it's not on your list, that can happen. So in case you want to use this with some of the things that you may already have, I'm using the sentimental, So Sentimental stamp set and the Stitched So Sweetly dies. So I'm just using this, you know, with my, as you've seen, I'm sure before, with my Stamparatus, and I've cut this out of Petal Pink, and I'm stamping it with Calypso Coral. I'm just doing the I Can't Thank You Enough. So I'm stamping it right on there, and I didn't quite get enough ink in a couple places, so I'm just going to ink it again. And do it one more time and kind of press on that spot that I thought was the problem. Okay, I think that's better. Okay, so now I've got that all set. I love how this particular stamp fits so nicely in that shape. There are many other shapes that you can use, including putting a circle. Let's see if I have one here. Yeah, here's one. Putting a circle in here, and I think the way that that is rounded here also looks great with a circle. So, oh, hi Nancy, it's great to see you. Welcome. So my idea here was just, this is just a textured, I've used that textured piece of embossing folder on my basic white, and then I'm layering it on. I'm just going to go ahead and adhere that real quick. I'm layering it onto Calypso Coral, and then I will layer both of those then onto the Petal Pink. Get those kind of centered up on there. Okay, there we go. And then I thought for this, it probably would be best to put some dimensionals on these corners, because if I think later, oh, I think I'd like to have some ribbon or something like that on here, then that might make it easier to add, because I haven't really decided yet if I need ribbon or if I just want to stick a bow on the front. Okay, so there's that. Just kind of get it centered. Okay. So now I'm imagining putting my I Just Can't Thank You Enough, or I Can't Thank You Enough. Let me see if I like the one I did earlier better. Yeah, I think I do kind of. I think it's a little bit lighter. I did this in a head in case when I was showing you all if it just turned out terrible. So what I did here was just cut out several of the blossoms. So I thought there are so many ways to put these on here. Usually what we do is tuck the big pieces under like this. Of course, there would be some trimming involved here, but tuck them under like that. Now, you could put as many or as few on here as you would like. One thing that I considered was just putting maybe that piece and then a small piece up here. Because you don't necessarily, a lot of times what I do is completely fill all of the area around the sentiment, but you don't necessarily have to do that. You could just use a few pieces here and there and save some of your little bits for another card. Oh, I did want to put one there to cover up there where I had the edge. If you can see that, this is how I save the edges of the designer series paper and just cut along there. And then you can tuck that under and it'll still look really cute, but you do have to, if there's a piece like that, you have to kind of cover it up. So there's that. So then you could add just a little bow. This is the ribbon colored with the blends. This isn't a ribbon color that we have. This is the white that's been colored with the blends. So then there you can see that you could just add this to here, but you could also use the little, just a normal little small sentiment, and then do some things like layering it on a piece of this paper, you know, turn it like this, layer it on here. You don't necessarily always have to do it. The ideas can, I guess, transfer is what I'm trying to say, to other things. So you could put just a little under here like this even, just to add. And you could use the smaller sentiment as well. So many choices. Another possibility is this is more of the scalloped contour here. You could layer it on here like this and have a little pop of color. So that's probably what I'll do on the next card. So here you can see this is just another quick idea with this designer series paper. And then for my final card, I did kind of the gatefold that goes basically the other way. You know, you have gatefolds that fold normally. Well, this is a faux gatefold that folds the other direction. So instead of being tall, it's long. So it is 11 inches long, of course, scored at 5.5, of course, for the halfway point. And then for the second score, which folds back on itself, it is scored at 2 3/4, of course. So that makes sense there. So then what I did here was just cut things that had blue in them and kind of went with the peachy. So I kind of did these choices. And then I was imagining putting this piece here on the flap so that it goes like this. And then I was thinking that it would be really pretty to put some ribbon in these little notches that it's cut out. So I'm going to go ahead and just attach this to the card. There we go. Make sure I have my peaches right side up, because there is a direction to this paper. May not have it very well laid out there. Okay. And then this paper doesn't particularly have a direction. So I can just pop that on like that. Add this. Try to make sure I have it somewhat straight. Okay, so there's that. And then this piece, I could layer it on a larger piece of blue. That might look nice. Might keep me from, you know, because we're going to see, if I do it this way, we will see this background on here. But if that's okay with you, then it doesn't really matter. So that is a possibility. Then I wanted to find my white here just a second. Wow, what have I done here? Oh, I think I might have to cut this, because I cannot tell what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. There we are. I had the tape caught in there. Okay, so what I was thinking was that I would run this through here, and not have it show on the front, but you could. You could have it where it just wraps over like this and tucks under, and then you could put the, you know, just adhere it to the back. But what I was thinking of doing is wrapping this around. So let me go ahead and cut this real quick. Ooh, I better close this Calypso coral. I don't want to leave it out. Go. Then I'm just gonna wrap this under here. And then tip that around. And I think I'll put this in the center, the little bow. So I'm just grabbing it to tie. Okay. So then now I'm just doing what I was saying before, getting it where it's slightly more even, the way I would want it. And I'm just going to trim my ends. And then center it up just a little. Okay, so there you can see that. So then this is where I was thinking that it might be cute to put the thanks so much right here. Oh, I don't have that centered, sorry guys. Okay, there we are. And then just put this on here like this, and maybe add some peaches in the corners. Where did my other big peach go? Let's see, but because I've used both peaches and flowers, I thought I could add lots of this little stuff that I've cut out, little bits and pieces here and there. And maybe put this blossom piece right here just to kind of give it a little extra look there. Then what I would do under here probably is cut another one of the scalloped contours and layer it on here as an example of, you know, a place so that you could write, but still letting it almost frame out this piece. And of course that will only be, let me show you what I'm talking about. That would be on this layer. And I probably have one sitting here, but I don't want to take your time trying to look for one. So I probably need to get a little more organized on that, sorry. So anyway, you can see there are several ideas you can do with this paper. So there's this one, then there's this cute little card, just a little simple, I can't thank you enough, that you could whip these out pretty quickly. And then we did this one with the Sweet as a Peach, and then the cute little pear at the bottom, peach at the bottom, that would make a cute little hostess gift. And then our little, oh, I dropped that right as I was coming this way. Our little thanks for being sweet as a peach, and then with our things on the front, oops, this goes on the front, gosh, with our thanks for being sweet as a peach and our little bow. So lots of ideas. I'm glad you like it, Nancy. Thanks for letting me know. I hope that you all will tune in next Friday when I think I'm going to use that swirly die. I don't know if you guys have seen that, where you can turn it and make different things show up. It's like a little viewer card. So that's what I'm planning to use for next Friday. So wish me luck on that. I hope it turns out well. So I appreciate your time, and thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.